Hi, really great to see you here. The first time you wake up the Elite Mini G9, you immediately know who this machine is for. This isn't for people still putting up with sluggish boot times or rattling fans. This is for someone who already recognizes the difference between a machine that just runs and one that feels reliable every single day. Before you get deeper into this, take a second to check the current price and stock. Business-grade desktops like this don't hang around when people start upgrading for real. There's a moment that hits you where you realize you've outgrown compromise. Maybe it was the way your old setup groaned under multiple browser tabs, video calls, and background apps. Maybe it was the fan noise that suddenly felt louder than your thoughts. You didn't need more patience, you needed a system built to match your pace. That was the moment you knew it was time for a step up. Once you switch to this Elite Mini, there's an unexpected kind of relief that settles in. You don't wait for login screens. You don't close apps just to eke out a bit of speed. You don't apologize for lag during a presentation. It turns on, it stays quiet, and it just takes care of business. That feeling isn't just quiet fans, it's confidence. Imagine your day with this in your workflow. You start with email, calendar, and project boards open without hesitation. You hop into a video conference and everything stays smooth. You jump between spreadsheets and reports without pauses. You handle streaming content, client demos, multitasking, and it all just flows. You don't think about your PC anymore, you use it. The performance doesn't just show up in numbers, it shows up in how your workday feels. It's responsiveness you feel in every click. It's a calm that replaces old frustration. It's knowing you're running something that's designed to stay composed under pressure. Check availability again before diving in too deep. Decisions like this are the kind you don't want made for you by stock shortages or price hikes. Now, if you're wondering whether this is too much or whether you really need something this capable, here's the shift. When your system gets out of your way, productivity stops feeling like effort. You start owning your tasks rather than managing your machine. That's the real value. One thing that often surprises people is how much the quietness becomes a part of the experience. Not silent, but unobtrusive. You hear your thoughts, not your hardware. Owning something at this level gives you a sense of control. You start thinking about what you can do instead of what you have to wait on. You stop browsing for alternatives because this simply keeps up with you. Instant, dependable responsiveness, everyday smooth multitasking without hesitation, quiet design that stays composed, reliable connectivity you trust. Not ideal for heavy gaming frames. Premium business hardware comes at a premium cost eventually. You break out of comparison loops. You already know which setup keeps drawing your attention. Don't let this be the upgrade you postpone and regret later. If you want your desktop to actually match how you work, efficient, quiet, capable, check the price, check the stock, and make the confident choice.